Hi, back again. Next part of the optimizing of Hotel Aubert. That was our graphic to last, and we want to render the singular views and bring them onto a low poly model. So that model has in moment 7,933 words, and that is too much. So we have our cam. We go with numpad 7 cam view, and we see that is okay. So we render that with F12. And you see we got that result here. That is now rendered with cycles, because Eevee isn't good for rendering class and so on. So when you want it realistic, better render with cycles. But we see it is a little bit dark here, I think, at the bottom there. So I will stop that. So I get here our picture from a restaurant there, and go to the notes. That must be emitted, so that makes it better. Is it that picture? Yes, it is this picture. So we can here kick out all and give them here an add shader, emit shader, emission. Put that in the color and the emission in the surface. Now it is lightened up, and it can handle the strengths here. That was the first one I see, and the next that I see is that is bad for me. I want to have wood stuff there, so I click on there. Yeah, it's only a diffuse without nothing else. There we need yeah, some wooden stuff. So add texture, image texture. We open up our texture folder that was there. Then we take here wood bricks here and connect them to the diffuse color there. Then we take an unwrap from view, then we get here to our point, and we can scale here till we get enough from this panels there. Yeah, I think 3 is enough, and we must go a little bit higher maybe, because there is the end. So scale set, yeah, grabbing scaling Y or X, eagle. So that should be it, and we want to have that on each one, but here it should be other. So here again we unwrap from view, so that has a other texture there, and we rotate that 90 degrees so that we see that is different. Good. Then normally, yeah, we have to overall, that is the bad news about that, but we have to do that. So we have to unwrap that from view, scale down. Oh wow, I must do it with all. I hate that. From view, scale. Oh, fuck. That's better when you do such things directly, make them perfect. Then you don't must make there in the past some other or such. It's every time merry. But what will you do? It is like it is sometimes. So at each one you must get here new from view and then rotate 90 and scale down to size that you like. Then we have that there. Rotate 90, scale down. Good. Next one. Rotate 90. Yeah. Here too. Rotate 90. Should be good. Yeah, it's very bad here. But what will you do? Here you see that is titled, so you need this face here and scale set as long as it isn't tiled. It looks a little better, not real but a little. Here you can hide that behind that thing there, so we grab that simply, and then we have that. Here the same, grab set, then you can handle that. Here same, grab set, but here we need a scale too, so scale set. Then we have that. Good. File, save. Go to the back side. There we have some too. Here from view. 3 should be enough. So there you project from view. Scale. And here you from view scale. Good. Grabbing, positioning and scaling. But first we rotate that here 90 degrees and scale down. Then we get the whole place there and scale set. And then we have that. Same as here. That one's rotate 90. Grab a little. Good. The whole thing. Scale set. First grab, then scale set, and then position only. Same here. Grab, scale set, but this one should be rotate 90. Good. Nearly done that. Rotate 90. And this one scale set. Grab. Done. Good. So we have that done. Also file save. We look from the front. I think now we can render that again. So file, save, F12 to render. And you see now It's more lighten up here at before, and we have here structure of wood. That is better, so that is good. We only must wait here till that is finished. And it is finished, so we can save that image. It's remaining. Why it's remaining? What he does there? Randomize the denoising. Okay, then we'll wait. 30 seconds, really? That is hammer hard. That is not a good resolution because we done that about 2024. But it's good from far. That is enough. And it don't use so much megabytes on the project, and yeah, because of that we do that. So good. We wait for this end there. Don't know that needed with 1024. That will never look real sharp, real good, or real something. Good. This is good. Remaining 90. Why? What do you do there? Image. Save all images, but I want to save only that one. So make here going on. Denoise tiles 1. Wow. Isn't it good? $60 remains. Denoise 2 tiles. Wow. Wow, when it every time takes so long, I go back to Blender version 2.79. That goes much faster there. It's a primitive object, a primitive material, so what can take there so long, eh? Nothing. So now we render that completely. Image save as. We call it Hotel Aubert front render JPEG with RGB and 100% safe. But we should make that in textures, because that will ever be in that project. So we now need the other side from the house. We have the front, so we need the back. Why we do that all? Because rotates at 180 degrees. So see the other side. Yeah, it's like baking. It is only that we have there less words with a good texture on it, and because of that we make all sides and render them, and then after that we will reduct the words from 7000 to 260 or such, and then we plug that rendered graphic on the low poly again. That is why we do that all. So the house later looks like it looks now with 7000, but it has then only 280, 300, such like that. And with such a huge scene that we made, we need low poly houses. So we must do that there. Complete scene only takes 100,000 roots, and when you calculate when each house has 7,000 or 9,000, then you can never build all the houses in the scene. Oh wow, that takes me really too long here. So I will speed up that. Well, we have this denoising, we kick off the denoising. Then why it can take so long? Filmic renderer, hair render. Rest is okay. Filming maybe it takes that long. 30 seconds for such a shit. Wow. Never thought that can be true. And we normally can take both GPU and CPU combined. It is in preferences. It's on general, I think. Yeah. There we have both into. So, most point. Why we can't take here both? Don't know, must look at that sometime. 3 seconds. Not really. Mamma mia. What is going up here? Sampling is low. 128. It's not much. Oh, I hate it here. I must find here a way to render that, because that is too long for such a simple thing that in the old version takes 2 seconds or so. Understand? Not like that here. It's criminal. So you can't work. And he denoise it. And I say I don't want to denoise. So that is such I hate, yeah. When I say no, it is no. And not maybe. Oh no, I hate this now. That makes no fun when that takes so long to render some. And now decided here, I don't know why. Oh, it's there. Oh, change from top to down. Nice, nice, nice. So that is, we must give them the name. That is Hotel Aubert, but it is the back render. JPEG save. So now we need one of the sides. So rotate set 90, decrease by the cam, and then we go to the side of the house, numpad 0 to go into the cam. That is what we want to render, F12, and then we hope it goes fast, but I see that it don't goes fast. "24 seconds for what?" I think there's filming shit there. I must try that without sampling. Sure, for that you can turn it down to 60. That works too. Road settings is okay. I hope that are really alphas that we render there, because when you render background we have a problem. But it looks like it is okay. So, use for rendering view layer. Render single layer. Hope you render some. Maximum balance, light passes. It's 12. It's all not much. That here a little bit. Because 60 takes away, okay. That all takes time, sure. Performance. 8 treats. It's okay. But that here takes too long. Really. This time I can build here complete meshes. What should that? That I can render with EV2. That will maybe be faster than that here. Because here's no class, here's no complicated such. Oh god. Wow. I can sleep and you wait for this stuff there. So that it is the right side. So save as. Tell aubert the right render. Then numpad 0, go out of camera mode. Move the cam to the other side. Rotate, set 180 degrees. Numpad 0 to go into view. That is our 2 rendered object, and we now try. So we try Eevee and render that now with F12. I don't know. There, and we have some. Takes 2 seconds. We tried. It is no alpha there. I see that directly. Don't know, you must make here some clicks to get there some alpha in. And what happens when we go to workbench? Workbench, F12. Okay. Boom, random, trolling, trolling. Workbench not, Eevee yes, render, F12. No camera found. Wow, that's bad. So that's the render. And we save that as the left side. So left, render, JPEG, save as. So we have now rendered all the sides. Now we must optimize our mesh from 7,000 to 300 or such. That means when we take here this whole shit, that is now all in the texture, so we don't need that anymore, and that makes the words count we have now 6,000. Then we take all the windows and kick them. And this outer parts too. We only need the base rough structure, the rest makes the texture. So that is only a picture of the door, that is good. So we can delete that window. So we are on 4,000 words. We don't need here this window bottom stuff, so we can delete them too. And here the doors and windows and the briquettes here that are much words. We can delete them too. So now we have 763. That is relative. It's not good, it's not bad. Just like it is. Good. 600. I must look in the wireframe mode to see here what is too much. Yeah, I must close all the windows for sure. And this tower, what is with this tower? I need to see. There we maybe can win a little words there. Get less words. But in all, I think 300 or 600. What was it? 600? 800. Well, a little bit much. But okay, in next stage I show you how to optimize that more. And then how to plug that rendered stuff back onto. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. See you in next tutorial. Bye.